Orlando Bautista once said, "An error doesn't become a mistake until you refuse to correct it." My name is Ethan Frank, and today I will be discussing how error proofing plays a role in quality checking products, minimizing production cost, and works in our daily lives. Everyone has dealt with error proofing and didn't even know it. The purpose of my speech is to inform you about the importance of error proofing and how it plays such a large role in society while going almost completely unnoticed. Error proofing is a built-in quality check system. There are two different types of error proofing, active and passive. Active error proofing is accomplished by having a sequence of sensors that are each meant to detect one specific issue. Active error proofing is more flexible and provides better data than passive error proofing. An article by BannerEngineering.com states that error proofing takes quality control to the next level by checking for mistakes and defects before those defects can proceed to the next stage of production. Passive error proofing is accomplished by making it impossible for an error to occur by having mechanical limitations for the machines, which will ensure that a process cannot be performed improperly. Passive error proofing is a very economical and effective form of proofing, but does not allow flexibility in production. Error proofing is responsible for helping minimize production costs, along with wasted time and resources. Error proofing is not only meant to find issues and prevent them from happening, but also to increase production rate. Most error proofing processes are completely automated, which cuts down on the number of times an operator might touch a product. With no human contact, there is no chance of human error, which would slow down production by having to add an additional step of quality checking. Because the human error factor has been removed from the production process, there will be fewer parts that are not usable, which saves resources that can be used to make an additional product. An article by leanmanufacturing.online mentions that there is a rule associated with the errors continuing through production. The 1-10-100 rule states that as a product or service moves through the production system, the cost of correcting an error multiplies by 10, as you can see on this slide. Having fewer steps means less time of production per unit and less money spent fixing issues. The fewer steps also means fewer machines, leading to a decrease in the outward flow of money for the company. Error proofing surrounds us in our daily lives, and we often just overlook it. The most common error proofing systems that we see are the child-proof caps of medicine bottles, so nobody underage can accidentally get their hands on the medicine, and barcodes, which guarantee the correct product has been picked, along with more accurately giving the price of the product. Integrating error proofing into everyday life helped in minimizing many of the issues faced before. This integration of a process originally designed for manufacturing purposes has created a huge safety barrier that will prevent any processes from occurring incorrectly that would lead to much larger issues down the line. This has also decreased the amount of time it takes for many everyday things to occur. Everyone has dealt with switching around a USB plug because it just won't go in. That design is a form of error proofing. Manufacturers designed the USB plug to only fit one way so that no damage could occur, which would not be the case if it could be inserted any direction. A different form of error proofing that we all deal with on a regular basis is with our washing machines and dryers. These machines were designed to only work when the door is completely closed, and will shut off the second the door is opened. Thanks to that very specific design, there is no chance of accidentally injuring yourself. In conclusion, thanks to error proofing being present in production processes, there will be fewer mistakes because of the processes of error proofing that take over the job of quality control by making identical parts with no chance of issues arising throughout production. With error proofing, the number of steps necessary to complete a task become minimized by automating another step along the way. Minimizing the number of steps saves both time and money. Every day, we experience things that just seem normal to us, and many people don't recognize that we're working with error proofing. Error proofing was specifically designed to avoid mistakes and injuries. Injuries seem to be rather significant mistakes in the grand scheme of things. Without error proofing, daily life for everyone would be much more dangerous and look completely different. Now that you know a little bit more about error proofing, every time you go to wash clothes or plug something in, you will think about just how much a role error proofing plays in every day.